Okay, so today I wanted to talk about one of my favorite sales of the year. This happens twice a year, in the spring and in the fall, and it's not as well known as Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, but in my opinion, it's a little bit better for a few different reasons. So it is the spring haul event. It actually starts today, April 6th, and goes through until April 15th. Because I feel like not as many people talk about it or know about it, I wanted to kind of break down the sale and share some recommendations with you. So what I like about this sale compared to 21 Days of Beauty is that one is more of a flash sale. So every day the deals change, whereas with this sale, all of the brands and products are on sale the entire time. So you can shop once, just add everything to your cart, check out, and get everything in one order instead of having to shop every single day. The other reason why I love this sale is because a ton of drugstore and affordable brands are on sale, which I am definitely a drugstore fan, and I love that you can get already affordable products for even more of a discount, like 30, 40, even sometimes 50% off in all different categories. They have makeup and skincare, hair care, sun care, bath and body products, like literally everything. There are so many brands and products on sale. So I won't go through everything. I'll actually put a link in the description in case you want to check it out yourself. They make it really easy to scroll through and see the different categories and discounts. I just wanted to kind of highlight my favorites. I also wanted to mention Ulta is having a point multiplier event right now, which is amazing. Depending on your tier, whether you're a member or diamond or platinum, you can get 2, 3, or 4 times the points. And if you shop really strategically throughout the year and take advantage of their point multiplier events, they usually send an email or like a notification in the app. Those points really add up. I was actually able to get $500 worth of product by redeeming my points over the last few months. I was saving my points for a Dyson Airwrap. I ended up skipping over that, but because of that, I've gotten like my last 5 or probably even like 8 orders for free. I mean, not for free because I spent the money to get the points, but you get it. I didn't actually have to pay. Like money didn't come out of my bank account for those products. I just redeemed points. But anyway, let's jump into it. I'll highlight a couple of my favorite deals. I'll mainly focus on makeup. And then if you're planning on shopping the sale and you want a discount and you're looking for recommendations, hopefully this can help you out. Okay, so NYX is going to be buy 2, get 1 free. I have a lot of NYX favorites. I did a video fairly recently sharing like my top NYX products and then also ones I recommend avoiding. I'll link it below if you want to check it out if you're curious about the brand as a whole. But a few of my current favorites, the Fat Oil Lip Trip is such a good product, especially for spring. They market it as a lip oil, but I find that it's a little bit more of like a true lip gloss. It's very hydrating, super shiny, so comfortable. I like that it stays in place on the lips a little bit better than other lip oil formulas. And they do have like sheer, well, they're not completely sheer. They're sheer, but they have more pigment than a lip oil. So I feel like they are just more of a lip gloss. But I definitely recommend trying those if you haven't already, if you've been curious about them. I love their micro brow pencil. That one does a really great job. It's really replaced the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz for me. So if you're looking for an affordable brow pencil, I love that one. I also love their Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. I pretty much use that one every single day. I just ran out of mine, so I do plan on repurchasing that one. And then also the Thick It Stick It Brow Gel. I've been on a big Glossier Boy Brow kick ever since I discovered that one, but the NYX formula is more, I guess, dry. It's not quite as wet as Glossier, so if you don't want something as intense or as pigmented, I do recommend NYX. It does have a good amount of pigment to it, but I feel like it maybe looks a little bit more natural in the brows. You can get a slightly softer look. I also love the This Is Milky Gloss formula. There are so many good products. So I feel like if you like NYX and you have products you continuously use up like me, it's nice to be able to get a little bit of a discount. So I plan on repurchasing a few of my go-to brow products. ColourPop is buy one, get one 50% off the entire brand, which again is really nice if you want to just repurchase some of your favorites or also try something new. I do love their Pretty Fresh line. It's such a good option if you want, well, I mean, I feel like the products are kind of different. So the foundation is nice if you want more of like a medium to buildable coverage foundation that feels really hydrating on the skin. It wears really well throughout the day. I've actually been wearing that one a lot lately. The concealer is really hydrating, very creamy and smoothing. It's not quite as long wearing as the foundation, but if you have dry under eyes, that's a great formula. I also love the Pretty Fresh pressed face powder, but that is very mattifying. So the finishes are different. I almost said like the entire line is really moisturizing, but I don't think that's the case. The Pretty Fresh powder makes your skin look super smooth, but I think if you have oily skin, it's going to be a little bit more ideal for you than dry skin. I also love ColourPop eyeshadow palettes. They're still one of my favorite formulas. They have really great options, like they have the 9 pans, which I love. Blush Crush is one of my favorites, Nude Mood. I think they also have That's Taupe on Ulta's website as well. And then they have bigger palettes if you want more options. The Super Shock highlighters are really pretty if you just tap them onto the cheeks. I also love the Super Shock bronzers because they're a little bit more natural on the skin. really easy to apply. And then of course I love the Super Shock shadows. I think they're so pretty on the eyes. So enough about ColourPop, let's move on to some other products. LA Girl face products are 40% off. So they have a ton of products. They have color correctors, liquid blush, setting powders, primers, foundation. My number one LA Girl face product recommendation would be the Pro Mixing Pigment. So I recently purchased the white one, which is really nice to mix into foundations that are a little bit too dark for me, but I also have the blue one, which definitely works well to neutralize very, very warm or yellow toned foundations. 40% off the Makeup Revolution eye and lip products. This includes a lot of categories: eyeshadow, like I said, lip products, brows. My favorite product has kind of bad ratings, so I don't know if it's going to be for everyone, but I love the Lip Swirl Ceramide glosses. I guess I don't really understand the bad ratings. It's a very balmy gloss, so it almost feels more like a hydrating lip treatment than a typical lip gloss, but you do get really pretty color payoff as well. It's a little bit softer, so if you don't want anything too over the top, too intense, this is a really nice formula. I think these swatches online look very, very pigmented, so maybe they're a little bit misleading. There's a berry toned one that's so pretty because it just looks very cool toned on the lips. So I think it looks great over nude lipstick if you kind of want to add like a cooler touch to it. But I do like that formula. Maybe read through the reviews before purchasing those because they do have kind of bad ratings. I also love the Rehab Line Fix Under Eye Primer. This makes such a difference if you apply this before you go in with concealer. It's not an absolute must-have. Like, you could definitely use your face primer or your eyeshadow primer as an under eye primer as well. But I find that when I wear this product and then I wear concealer on top, it just makes my under eyes look extra smooth, and it's really easy to apply. It just comes in a little pot, and I really enjoy that product. Okay, this is a deal that I definitely recommend taking advantage of. 40% off CoverGirl's Clean Fresh line. CoverGirl's Clean Fresh line has really surprised me. There are quite a few products from it that I love, including the new Clean Fresh Yummy Glosses. These are so good. They're a little bit expensive on Ulta's website for a lip gloss. I think they're maybe cheaper at like the drugstore or at Target, but 40% off is such a good deal. I honestly want to go purchase like every single shade because I love this formula. It's a very thin, super glossy formula. It almost feels more like a lip oil than a lip gloss, but it smells amazing. I think they have a few different scents, like a coconut scent, a fruity scent, but every single one I own, I think I own, how many do I own? Maybe 3. They're all so gorgeous on the lips, maybe 4. I feel like I misplaced these because it's the type of product that I bring with me every time I leave the house. It's just easy to apply, it smells good, it feels good, so I definitely recommend those. I also really like the eyeshadow quads from this line. I was so pleasantly surprised they worked out for me because in the past I haven't typically really loved CoverGirl eyeshadows, but I do feel like they have improved their eyeshadow formula a lot. The quads are very blendable, really, really easy to work with. And again, the full retail value or the full retail price I think is like $14 at Ulta, which is a little bit higher, but 40% off is a steal. I also love the all over dewy tints. If you like a very glowy, dewy, almost serum type blush, those are really good. 30% off the About Face eye and face products. So I'm not a big fan of the About Face blush balms, but a ton of people love these. Whenever I mention them on my channel, I feel like there are really mixed reviews. Like, people hate them, but people also really, really love them. So if that is one of your favorite products, you can get them for 30% off during this sale. The matte fluid eye paints I think are really nice if you like a liquid shadow. They actually have 26 different colors, and it's just a very rich, super pigmented, very creamy liquid shadow. So as you apply it to the eyes, you get a ton of color payoff. Like, the smallest amount goes such a long way, and those stay in place really well without feeling dry or uncomfortable on the eyes and without creasing by the end of the day. 30% off Essence face products. So there are going to be 25 different products on sale in all different categories, including bronzer, blush, primers, there are powders, foundation, concealer, highlighter. I love so many of these products, but the new Pure Nude Baked Blushes are going to be on sale. I love these. They're already very, very affordable, but you can get them for 30% off, which is such a steal. I find myself reaching for these over high-end alternatives in my collection, so I definitely recommend those if you haven't tried them already. I also really like the Kissed by the Light Illuminators. I just did my blush declutter, and my bronzer and highlighter declutter is coming up soon, but I couldn't get rid of these because they feel like high-end powders. They give your skin such a smooth, beautiful glow. You can use them in a few different ways depending on your preference. Like, you could use them as a full-on highlighter. I typically use them to kind of set cream products into place and add a little extra glow. They're really nice. I love the Hello Good Stuff. Actually, I have it right here. The Hello Good Stuff Glow Serum Primer. This is such a beautiful formula. It hydrates the skin. It does have a watermelon scent, which I enjoy, but if you don't like that, maybe skip over it. But it is a really good alternative to the Glow Recipe Dew Drops. I also like the All About Matte Powder. That is something I use every single spring and summer and use up fully, so that's a great option too. There are so many good deals. 30% off Flower Beauty face products. This is an online only deal because Flower Beauty is only sold online at Ulta, but I have a ton of recommendations. Like looking through, I feel like I could recommend a ton of these products. I love the Day Glow Highlighting Glaze. This is such an underrated product. It just gives your skin a very natural, dewy glow. It doesn't have a lot of color to it, but I always just tap it onto my skin and I feel like it just makes my skin look like it's glowing in the most beautiful way. I also like their Spotlight liquid highlighters, which these are a little bit newer. I think they launched last year. I think those are such a good alternative to the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light ones. So if you want something more affordable, those are nice. They do have the Low Light Liquid Contour, which I personally like. I know it's gotten some mixed reviews. Some people say it's very patchy on the skin. I don't experience that, but I also haven't tried the Charlotte Tilbury one. By the way, did you see e.l.f. is coming out with products that are very, very similar? The reason why I'm so excited to try e.l.f.'s like liquid cheek products is because they have glowy blushes, and that is like the one product from Charlotte Tilbury that I do think is worth the money. Not Peachgasm. Pinkgasm is the one I have, but I've really wanted Peachgasm. So now that e.l.f. is launching something kind of similar, I can't wait to try it. Ooh, the new Get Real Serum Concealer is gorgeous. I'm wearing this today. It is such a beautiful formula. It got so much hype on social media, and I finally tried it out, and I'm glad I did because it blends out so easily. It's very moisturizing on the skin. It looks gorgeous. I really do love it. 30% off Milani lip products. I still love the Fruit Fetish lip oils. Those are one of my favorite formulas because they're very lightweight, really thin, but super glossy, and they just give you like the perfect flush of color without being too intense. If you like more of a matte lipstick, their Color Fetish matte lipsticks are nice. They're very comfortable for more of a matte formula because they're creamy, but they do have like that true matte finish. They have really good pigmentation as well. I've also been reaching for the Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumpers a lot lately. They're very glossy. They do make your lips look more full, but I think it's because the formula is very plush and very shiny. It's a little bit of a thicker formula, but not in a bad way. Like it just makes your lips feel and look super, super smooth. A lot of S words right in a row. If you're looking for some new brushes, Real Techniques brushes are 30% off. I actually just repurchased a Real Techniques brush. This one, the Tapered Cheek Brush. It is so good for liquid and cream blushes. I used it today. I'm wearing a Profusion liquid blush, and this product applies them so perfectly. I love the shape of it and just the density and the bristles, like everything combined makes it so easy to use for liquid and cream blush. It's my favorite. I think it's typically like $8 or $9 and it's 30% off. Also, if you're just looking to try the brand as a whole, I've actually purchased this set twice, the Everyday Essentials Makeup Brush and Sponge Set. It comes with a few staples like a powder brush you can use for all over the face, for cheek products, a crease brush that you can use for the eyes or for concealer. There's a setting brush, there's a sponge, a lot of great options, and that's a really good deal in terms of value anyway, so 30% off brings it down even more. I also like their Expert Face Brush for foundation. Oh, the makeup setting brush. I feel like these two come in that kit, but I could be wrong. The makeup setting brush is my go-to for highlighter. It's super small, really tapered, so I feel like you can apply the highlighter in a very precise way. JCat Beauty face and lip products are 50% off. This is an online only deal because I don't know, is JCat Beauty sold in stores? I was going to say they're only sold online. They're not at my local Ulta, but they might be in some. I do love their Stay Sure concealer. This has a really like thick, creamy feel to it, but it stays in place so well, and it feels really moisturizing on the skin. Oh, they're blush mellows. I've been wearing those a lot lately. They're really, really pretty. They have almost like a putty-like texture. If you're looking to buy some false lashes, Ardell lashes are 30% off. The Demi Wispies are my go-to these days. I think they're really pretty. They're very soft and natural, but they can also add like a good amount of drama to the look. I also like the Naked lashes, specifically 421. Like that's my favorite style, but I saw someone talking about 420, like the style 420 on TikTok, so I might try those. I forget who it was, but in the video they said they look like lash extensions, so I'm definitely curious to try those out. Kiss lashes are also on sale. A lot of people have been raving about their Falscara, which is interesting. I think they apply and like stay in place a little bit longer than false lashes, like for multiple days. I don't know. I don't know about those. So I've kind of been curious to try those out. Their strip lashes are nice. I like the Lash Couture line, and I do really like their magnetic lashes. Oh, also, like everything from the brand is on sale. So if you like their press-on nails, have you guys tried those? I do wear press-on nails. I usually just go for the brand static nails. I feel like those work well. I've had these on for a while, like at least a week and a half. And I was just thinking today, like as I was getting ready, they look really, really good. So I don't know that they're any different than other ones I've used in the past, or like if the quality is just improved, but it looks like I just applied these. They usually last about 2 weeks. But anyway, speaking of nails, Glamnetic is buy two, get one free. I tried Glamnetic and I love the styles. I think they're so cute and so fun, but they are a little bit more rounded. And I don't know if my nail beds are like very flat, but static nails are not quite as rounded as Glamnetic, so I just find that they almost like mold to my nail better. But I love the Glamnetic designs. I got like this set of pastel nails from Sephora last year, and they were so, so cute. So I don't know, I'm tempted to try them again, but I feel like I typically just kind of stick with what I know when it comes to press-ons, but I am tempted to try Kiss because their products are really affordable. Let's talk about some skincare and sun care. So there are a lot of products on sale in the skincare department. So for example, 30% off select moisturizers. When you click on this, you can see all of the brands that are on sale. So there are 171 moisturizers. You can definitely scroll through and see if like your favorite brands, your go-to products are discounted, or if there's anything that catches your eye. But if you're looking for like a specific one, this is what's helpful to me. You can narrow it down by brand. So for example, I love e.l.f. skincare. So if I click on e.l.f., I can see that there are 6 different options on sale. I feel like sometimes when it comes to these sales, like they can be a little bit overwhelming and you want to take advantage of them to get some of your products for a discounted price, but you might not want to like sit there and scroll through 200 moisturizers. So if you know what you're looking for, I feel like the filter feature is very, very helpful. But if you just want to try something different, sometimes it is fun to kind of scroll through and see. But 30% off select cleansers, serums, and masks as well. So if you go through all of those categories, there are like literally hundreds of skincare products on sale. As for specific brands, Akula is 30% off. They're a little bit more expensive than drugstores, so it's nice to be able to get them for a discount. I find that their products feel very gentle on the skin. They do not irritate my sensitive skin. So many sunscreens can be really irritating for me, and their face sunscreens just feel very lightweight, very gentle. They have a lot of different options. I've also tried their body sunscreens, and those are great too. The Ulta Beauty Collection sun care products are 40% off, so that's a pretty significant discount. And then their skincare products are 60% off, like select options as well. I haven't tried a ton of Ulta Beauty skincare, but what I've tried has been nice. I do tend to prefer their makeup overall, but if you do like their products, 60% off is really significant. And then Pacifica Sun Care is also 30% off. Again, just a lot of good deals. So I recommend scrolling through and checking it out yourself. I just kind of wanted to highlight a few of the best options. The hair product category is probably a little bit smaller, but I think they typically do have like a gorgeous hair event during the spring. So I wonder if that is like their next deal, and that might be why there aren't quite as many hair products on sale. So if you're looking to shop like a lot of hair care, it might be beneficial to wait. But a couple of deals I saw that were really good. 30% off Kristen S. They have a ton of products at Ulta. Whenever I'm at Target, they almost have them on like an end cap at my Target. So I look through because I do like the Kristen S Signature shampoo and conditioner. I also tried a hair gloss, or no, not a hair gloss, a hair oil that's really nice. But I don't think my Target has this many products. So I kind of want to look through. They do have a hair gloss. Speaking of hair gloss, like I said earlier, that I am curious to try. I saw someone on TikTok using it, and it basically just like boosted their hair color. It added a lot of shine. They said that it really conditioned their hair, and I think it's pretty affordable. I do use Glaze, which is like a color depositing hair mask, which basically does all of that. But I'm always curious to try other brands as well. And it does look like their hair tools are also on sale. If you have curly hair, they're offering 30% off select curl hair products. And there are 8 different brands, over 100 products. I do have more wavy hair. I told you guys back in the fall I really wanted to embrace my natural hair texture, and I purchased a couple of products meant for like curly or wavy hair. They actually work really well. I think the Curlsmith line is so nice, but I just feel so overwhelmed by like curly hair routines. Every time I try to like work with my natural hair texture, I feel like it just takes a lot longer. So I don't know, I need to find a routine that works well for me. Maybe this summer when I have the humidity to work in my favor, 30% off select styling products. I did want to mention the Ava NYC Main Magic 10-in-1 Primer is on sale. This is so good. It just leaves your hair feeling super smooth, really shiny, conditioned, frizz-free. I love this product a lot. There is a new version. I don't know if it's new, but a lot of you guys told me there's a version for fine hair, which I definitely want to try because my hair is definitely more on the fine side. The Main Magic product can kind of weigh it down if I use too much of it. So a lot of you said the fine version is better because it doesn't weigh your hair down as much. So if you have fine hair, that's the one I probably would go with, and I do plan on picking that up. But that product really is worth the hype. The last category I want to mention is body care. Okay, there are a ton of products on sale in this category. I haven't tried most of these brands, to be honest, so I can't share like a ton of recommendations with you. But if you are in need of like any sort of bath product or body care product, this is definitely worth looking into. A couple of deals I wanted to highlight. 25% off Tree Hut. I always hear people recommending this brand on Instagram, on TikTok. I think Jasmine from Juicy Jazz loves the shave oil, and I'm pretty sure I've seen her talk about that a few times, so I do want to pick that up. And I've also heard people recommend their sugar scrubs. Their products are around like $10 to $12, so already really affordable, but you can get 25% off during the sale. The brand truly is 25% off. When I mention this brand on my channel, I feel like it gets some mixed reviews. Like people either love it or hate it. So it depends. Maybe read the reviews online before trying something. I think it's a really cute, fun brand. And I wonder if I should stop doing this, but I feel like when I give someone a gift and I include like any sort of self-care products within it, I include a product from Truly. So maybe I need to switch brands, but I do think their products are cute and fun at the same time. And I've tried like some of their body moisturizers, body lotions, and those have been nice. So if you love the brand, it is discounted. 30% off select Body Shop products. I do think their products as a whole tend to be really high quality. So maybe I should move on to that brand for gift giving. Their body butters are really nice, but they also have skincare, which I did not realize. I do like their hand creams, but I think their body butters just feel really good on the skin. Very luxurious without leaving your skin feeling like sticky or wet. And then 25% off Saban. This is a really nice brand. I tried their products back in the fall. I did end up working with them on Instagram. This is not sponsored at all. Like I have no incentive to mention them, but I do just really enjoy the products as a whole. The lavender patchouli scent is so nice. It's very strong, like very, very intense. So if you use those products like the body lotion or the scrub, like you will smell like that all day long, which is kind of nice. I like that the scent actually lingers. But the body scrub is nice because it has like this very hydrating base to it. Like it's almost in like a thicker oil. So as you apply it to the skin, it exfoliates, but it also leaves your skin feeling so moisturized. Okay, so that's everything I wanted to share in today's video. A ton of products, but I just wanted to highlight some of the best deals that I saw. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you plan on picking anything up, let us know in the comments below if you have any recommendations. But otherwise, I'll see you very soon with a new video. Bye.